Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and this is for May 2024. So please listen up, okay? This part's going to be about love, okay? So this looks like you have let go of anyone that isn't showing you exactly what you need. Okay, if they're not giving, if they're not generous, if they're not kind, if they don't work hard on pleasing you, you're like, dude, see ya. It's like, flick, get away from me. You're not good enough. So escape the hell of any relationship that isn't making you feel adored. It's that simple. Okay, and then look what comes. Ooh, I really like this for you, Cancer. This is a very loving, vibrant, playful, vibing at the same energy as you, playing the same games as you, dancing, romancing, having fun. Look at this energy. Look at this energy. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Right? That's it. People who go to festivals with you, loving outdoor music. They've got good leadership skills. They'll protect you. They'll invest in you. They'll take it all the way, lead you in ways that, you know, you've been hoping for, wishing for, someone that is the perfect companion for you. That is vibing. The energy for that is coming. It's right there, but you have to be paying attention because not all things are packaged the same way, right? Not all things are packaged the same way. So maybe, you know, this good person is packaged in a shorter version of what you normally like. So don't be silly and just look for the tall people. Look for people that are vibing from here, okay? Awesome energy that comes out of their hearts. That's what I want you to look for. And do a little bit of dating. Don't expect much until that you feel it. When you feel it, pay attention to it. You've been kind of depressed or having a difficult time with your moods. This might be a really good time for you to speak to an elder, speak to someone like me, speak to a counselor, speak to your religious person, speak to your high priestess, speak to someone who has the wisdom that you need to help you sort through what's causing you this depression. I'm not saying you're all depressed, but you might be slipping back and forth. It could just be that you don't have enough sunlight. Maybe you just don't have enough support. Maybe it's that type of stuff. So I don't know, take your time, and you're going to be feeling a lot more loving vibe at the end of the month as opposed to right away, okay? I think you're going to tip that cart and shake out of your anybody that's kind of holding you back. Up to now, you know, those single cancers maybe haven't been finding the right vibe. And some of you cancers who've been in long-term relationships are tolerating things you should not. But I will say the single ones, especially near the end of the month, the possibility of meeting up with someone who's a good love vibration for you is really strong. And any of you that are already in relationships that have been going through any struggles, there's going to be a resolve of that one way or the other in May. And if you have been in a bad, just to add, if you've been in a bad situation for a really long time, it's okay if you just, you know, sort of date and find out about all the nice people that are out there. Cancer's health. Okay, this is going to be for Cancer's health. Okay, so remember I showed you these cards in the love? Well, they showed right back up again, and you saw me shuffling. So, I mean, interesting. So I guess this really is saying is once you've got the heavy out of the way, once you move on and look for more appropriate relationships, once you move into that category of being more, you know, selective and inserting more of what it is you really want into your, and manifesting, inserting that into the mind, allowing yourself to see it, and then bringing it in, that is definitely going to help you move past any depression or sadness that you've been holding on to. It'll just help you to get away from the negative and to support yourself with more positive vibrations, more people with good authority, people who got their acting gear, people who let go and let God, or let go and let the goddess. Those kinds of people who are, you know, willing to let spirit direct them, people who are following spirit, people who are not closed in a box and having to always do things a certain way, people who are too stubborn or too rigid. This is you going swiping left. You do not want to tolerate this kind of nonsense anymore. Remember I said to you festivals and that kind of thing might be the place for you to go? I think you're really, really, truly deep inside an extremely free-spirited individual. And although, you know, you're a homebody and you like your home and you like your settings around your home, I think when you do let go and you do get out there, you can be pretty wild and crazy and wonderful. And I'm being told to tell you to find someone who brings that out and lets that part of you live, because you get yourself stuck in the routines of the home, of the domestic responsibilities. And although they're important and you do them really well, you still need to get out and play. So remember this one, Cancer, everything in moderation, even moderation. Okay? So unless you do that, you're going to be stuck with some depression. You're going to be stuck with some irritation, aggravation, nasty energy inside you. We don't want this going on, okay? We don't want this. We want you to feel more playful. Because, you know, think of a crab. You can be crabby and crusty on the outside, but you're a super softy on the inside. And the only way to get that stuff to come out is when you're feeling safe and when you're feeling respected and when you're feeling acknowledged and adored. So make sure you put yourself around people who do that. Otherwise, you'll be the crabby Cancer. So, and I know it's people or in situations that make you feel crabby, but it's up to you to get rid of those people that make you do and be something you don't want to be. Any of you Cancer people have been dealing with digestive issues and bloating, that's what I'm looking at, bloating things, stomach issues, stomach, let's go there for a minute, then this is an opportunity for you to sort of change your diet a little bit and maybe eat better food or drink more water, or maybe you have an allergy to something, maybe it's like wheat or gluten or something like that. You're going to have to back up and not take those foods into you, because to me it looks like you're absorbing something that isn't good for your body. This could put your energy off. So as far as health goes, look to those things, celiac and Crohn's, any kind of thing like that, okay? Digestive issues in the lower part of the belly, gut issues. The other thing you might have is headache issues. And this is because whatever is going on in your belly may indeed be emanating some toxins or exhausts, I don't know how else to put it, and you're going to get some headaches. So even if you're trying to eliminate that stuff by taking herbals to get rid of it, you're still going to deal with the healing crises at the end of the day, but you still got to do it. So just put up with it and recognize where it's coming from, and don't let your crabby out on people you like. Especially people you like. Cancer and money. Money, money, money. You know, that makes the world go round. Cancer, oh my goodness, look at that. Whoa, if you're doing what you love in the workplace, if you're doing what you love to make money, you are on a roll. You're going to be put in a position where you're on a stage, okay? And if you love what you're doing there, that is going to bring you an awful lot of an audience of people who think you're adorable, okay? So you got to be doing what you love, and you'll also be put on a stage somewhere where other people can see how wonderful you are. So that means your business, your workplace, whatever it is you're doing, is going to be highlighted to the community. The other thing is some of you may have to juggle two jobs or two ideas. So maybe one job has been with you for a long time, but you're kind of falling from grace a little bit of it, and now you're focusing more on something that you've had your eye on for a little while, and that's giving you more energy or more vibrancy. And I think you may have to hold on to both jobs for a little while until everything settles and until you're able to let go of the one that you don't like so much and be more with the other one. The other reason might be because of money requirements. Maybe you got a lot of bills that have to be paid. A lot of situations like that, maybe old debts from family members or friends that you have will be called in, and you'll have to really focus on how to resolve those finances and those issues around money. A good advisor or a good counselor or financial advisor or a lawyer or anybody like that might be really helpful to help you clear up what you need to do and how to do it right, okay? It could be you're caught in some kind of a web of something that maybe you made some poor judgment about or around, so just pay attention to that one, Cancer. It looks like that stuff's going to be stirring in the month of May a little bit, okay? Your financial situation in May still being pretty good. You know, still overall pretty good finances there and opportunities to make more with other interesting people, as long as you're willing to go on the stage. You know, if you don't mind being seen by others, although I think some of you are having trouble with that. You know, remember I said right off the bat, a lot of cancers are really homebodies. It doesn't make them very good on the stage. You have to have certain energies to pull that off. And I'm not really sure that the majority of people who are going to listen to this will be those particular cancers. If you are interested in making more money, you really have to do what you love. And if you're not doing what you love, I want you to remember what you used to love and do it, because that is what's going to make you money. And I'm going to say this finally, if any of you cancers out there who seriously think, look at this, I got this card again for Cancer. If any of you cancers seriously think that you have the skills or the psychic ability or intuition to be able to read tarot, please do it. If you've been called to any of the alternative healing modalities or any of the psychic modalities, please do it, learn it, get involved. It really will help you, and in the end you'll help others, and that's what it's all about, right? If you want to learn tarot, I teach it online. So overall, Cancer, just to finish up, I want to say this: hang out with people that are old friends. You will really benefit from that and start to feel more centered in your soul. If you are being asked to go to any kind of activity or event or something like that, go. It'll help your business in the long run. You may be sitting on information or sitting on something you need to do, and that would be foolish. I'm being told to tell you you need to step it up and finish it. And if you aren't nurturing a situation, it will backfire on you. And if you're not being honest, it'll backfire on you. So you can't do that, okay? You can't do that. You have to be real. You have to be honest. Alrighty? And I do think that there's going to be someone who comes your way. And also, if you do think you need some counseling, I want you to get some. It's important. And I do see someone coming your way, and you might meet them in a school situation, educational situation, somewhere where you're learning something. And I really like this person for you. It's probably a water sign. All right? So take good care and have a great time this summer and all of May. And I'll see you guys in June again.